Selling in the billions each year, Rainbow Mealworms is your one-stop shop for all your insect needs. Their quality feeders and A-plus customer service keep me coming back to support the health and growth of all of our animals. Visit them today at rainbowmealworms.net to place your order.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Monday night Leopard Geckos in the Hobby podcast with myself, Frank, the host. What was I going to say? I totally spaced on what I was going to say, but I'm going to shut these blinds right here because the light is like extremely harsh right now in my face. Actually, I don't want to shut them all the way because I do like, okay, I am such an outdoorsy person. I love the sights and sounds of outdoors. I love being able to like, I'm always a windows down kind of guy when I'm driving. So like when I'm driving, even if it's winter, I'll have the heat on in my car or on my feet if I'm cold, and I will have the windows down, like at least cracked or something like that, because I just like the feel of the outdoors, the fresh air, all of that kind of stuff. Anyway, welcome to a Monday night. And if you did not notice, there is something special about this Monday night. We finally have everyone's name in for the giveaway for the pin. And so at some point, either now or maybe in a few minutes, you guys can let me know when you prefer. But we're going to spin the wheel to win. So I have entered in everybody's names that was on the original video that we stated that when we were going to do the giveaway, and everyone will have a chance. We'll spin 3 times just for fun. You know, the first person will win it. If something happens with them and I'm not able to get them the pin, it will default to the second and third person. Now, all hope is not lost, because if we get a live stream interview with the creator and maker of these pins, which is True Collectible on Instagram, he's already said that he will give us some more. I'm just waiting to hear back from him in conversation. Haven't heard from him in a few weeks, so I hope everything's okay. Yeah, so what I can do, because I love you guys. I love you guys, and I want this to be as fair as possible. Not everybody is up to date with our spin to win. I mean, not everybody is up to date with our like social media and following and all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't sure if I was going to give people a chance to enter right now live, but because of your guys' excitement, I'm going to give you a chance to enter live. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes here. We will actually do the giveaway probably within like 15-20 minutes or something like that, because I don't want to be having to type in too many names. But if you're hanging out with us for the next 15 minutes or so and you want to get in the giveaway, then just mention giveaway in the chat comments here, and as I'm scrolling through, I will enter your name. So if you don't type giveaway, I won't know that you want to be in the giveaway. Now, the giveaways, if you missed our video, is for these really, really cool pins. So this is a Leopard Gecko pin, solid metal right here, pretty solid material. And you could have a chance to win a Red Devil, a Tangerine Tornado, a normal Diablo Blanco, Black Knight. There's a bunch of pins you can win. It is from this guy on Instagram named True Collectible. So if you want in, I will, for the next 15 minutes, I'll be here in the computer room and I will enter in names for you guys, because I love you guys and I want you to have a chance to win if you missed the opportunity to sign up. But it's only going to be this 15-minute window, and then that will be it. Then we'll do the spin. But first, a word from our wait menu. Hold on. What is not working here? I always have issues with this, guys. I don't know why. Maybe we won't have a word from our sponsor. You guys probably already know who I'm talking about, but now my OCD is tripping out on why this is acting differently. So now I am stuck trying to figure this out here. Okay, I have no idea why this is doing this, but if you want in the giveaway, okay, please. If you already entered the giveaway, like I see some of the names here that might have already entered the giveaway, that'll make things a little bit more difficult for me, but I already have got you. If you were on the original list, yeah, Yvette was on there, Gecko fam. Good to see you guys. So let me go back to the beginning here. First time here, Cassandra, welcome. This is our Monday night live stream for Leopard Geckos. Ooh, some other cool news. I built the new rack system. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I could show you that real quick. So I have a new rack system for the 3-quart tubs that I was talking about. If you guys remember or have tuned in before, then you would know that. Whoa, 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 you guys are spinning around here. All of these tubs I want to eventually convert into a racking system, and I just built the first prototype for that racking system. So I'm really excited about this. It's working really, really well. Slides in, slides out. Big geckos like this, even up to subadult or adult size, can still fit in here with only a small humid hide of a 12 ounce, 12 ounce, is that 12 ounce? No, that's an 8 ounce deli cup with a hole cut in the lid that is often used for, you know, in the reptile trade. Works perfect as a humid hide. So this works really, really well for us selling geckos in mass, because we have a lot of geckos growing up at any one time. And now I can organize all the geckos for sale will be on this wall. So the goal is to take this rack and build 4 more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, for a total of 5 along that wall. And I would like to have a whole Black Knight rack one day, which if you did not see, we have a bunch of nice Black Knights up for sale right now if you're interested. But come on, there we go. I got it. I figured it out. So let me put my face back on here real quick. And then I think my wife's home. No. Oh, it's a gecko. Wow, the gecko's just moving around in his cage. Sometimes the newspaper makes a sound when they're doing that. I thought my wife was at the door. But first, I am going to enter your names right now. So if you want in the giveaway, I'm going to do that right now. But first, I am going to hit a quick word from our sponsor.
I want to take this time to shout out Redline Shipping. They are the #1 fastest growing reptile and animal shipping company in the world right now, and that is for good reason. Use promo code GECKO5 today at checkout for an additional $5 off your shipping label.
Now, I'm going to have Robin, the owner of Redline Shipping, on our live stream one of these weeks. He's going to be really, really interesting to interview. He's been in the hobby for more than 20 years. He was one of the team members, or he was actually like the lead founder of Ship Your Reptiles before they branched off and did their own thing. And he branched off and continued the Reptile Report. So if you follow that the Instagram page or the website called the Reptile Report, it's an excellent page where you see some of the finest quality reptiles in the world. He team led and managed that for the longest time. And now he's starting his own company, Redline Shipping. There's almost nobody more qualified than him. Everybody else in the hobby, everybody else in the shipping game right now basically got their tips and tricks from him. So I feel really confident putting my trust in him. And I'm using him for all my shipments now. And things are going really, really well. They got a great support team over there that won't let you down. So I'm kind of fearing looking at this chat. If you want to enter the giveaway for this pin, it's going down right now. And you could mention giveaway in the chat and I will put you down. It's only going to be for the next couple of minutes, and then that is it. I got 2 leopard geckos. One is a girl and one is a boy. The girl is more gray and dark green, and the boy is bright yellow. Why is that? Well, Adeline, in leopard geckos, there are different morphs and mutations, which you will come to find. Please check out some of our videos on YouTube. We have a lot of videos on YouTube about leopard gecko morphs. Just type in Geeky Gecko Creations, leopard gecko morphs, and you'll find a bunch of morph videos that we talk about. And different morphs means different looks. Me and Haley want to do a hike on Friday when we get to Arizona. Any good places? Yeah, let me know, Bam Bam, what area you're going to be in. I'm not much of a hiker, to be honest. I like the outdoors, but I'm not much of a hiker. Um, the Superstition Mountains you'll want to look into. Uh, I would say a Google search would probably be better than any advice I could give you. So I would just Google like good places to hike in Arizona, and they should show that to you. Yvette, is it? I'm sorry if I keep saying your name wrong, Yvette. I look at it every week and I'm like, I'm totally probably butchering her name right here. Okay, so the Y is usually like an E sound, right? So Yvette. It's probably Yvette. Let me know if that's correct. And I keep saying Yvette. I don't but why do you have a water bottle collection? That's good. So, if you guys were unaware, oh my gosh, I have to show this to you. This is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around. I was poking fun at this the other night with my wife because this has been piling up for weeks now. Okay, so check this out. If you thought that was intense, oh, she cleaned it. There's some bottles down here, but there was, oh no, she didn't. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to take all the bottles that are down here and put them up on the bed real quick. And you're going to see a little bit of mass chaos that's going on. And this will actually be encouragement to me to recycle these today. So all of this was chilling next to my bedside. Okay. And then there's water bottles here. Okay. A bunch of them. And then there's my cat. I usually don't get to show her because it's tough to flip the camera, but there she is. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. Want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hi to everybody? You want to plop down? Raise your butt? There you go. There's the plop. She does this like ploppy thing. She's really sweet. She's a little anxious. We rescued her from like kind of like a pound-like scenario. So she's a little jittery of a cat in general, but she's really warmed up to us a lot. And then you'll just see water bottles just lying around here. Anyway, my explanation for the water bottles, there's another one right there, is I never drank from a water bottle before in the past. Like, I didn't care for it. I actually preferred tap. Number one, it's easier, it's free. It's easier, it's free, and I even like the thickness or the taste of it better. But I was in the hospital in January. For those of you who don't know, I was there for like 4 days. And it was actually due to food poisoning. But when I came out of the hospital from food poisoning, I was really, really like on edge about everything that I ate and everything that I drank, you know, because it was a really bad experience that I had. I was like unconscious. The ambulance had to come. I don't even remember any of that. It was like, it was that bad. So I didn't want to go through that again. So since being out of the hospital, I have not eaten any fast food and I have only drank bottled water. And so that's why you see all the bottled water. So that's awesome though. All right, so I think we're starting to get to the giveaways here. Giveaways. All right, so bear with me, guys. I know some of you are here to ask Leopard Gecko questions, and I appreciate that. If you're willing to be patient, I'm going to enter in names for the next 5 minutes. Once I get caught up right now, then that's it. Like I'm capping it right there because I don't want to be here all night entering names. So I know Emperor Gecko. I know Emperor Gecko was not on. Dragonheart Exotics. Dragonheart Exotics. Cassandra Robinson. And we'll do more giveaways in the future for like geckos and even derptiles. If you haven't visited derptiles yet, they're really, really awesome. They just bought a gecko from us and they are going to contribute some stuff for a giveaway. They have this like really cool charm, like a keychain charm that has a leopard gecko in it that wiggles around and 2 crickets that wiggle around and a leopard gecko cave. Isn't that really cool? Oscar Torres. Oscar Torres, Runaway Reptile. Timothy's R22. If this doesn't work this time, guys, like if this is too annoying to you guys, I might not do it next time, but let me know your thoughts. You know what I mean? I try to incorporate everybody as much as possible, but obviously me taking time to type and everything like that, you know what I mean? That could potentially be an issue, but let me see. Can I search? All right, we got Kyle Dell, Cassandra, Rich Hutchins. Now, there was already like 30 people before all of you guys. So ACJ, I know you're on there. Jasmine Sploots. Jasmine Sploots. Bam Bam's on the giveaway. Did I enter yet, Bam Bam? You entered. I just entered your name. Brianna Price. Brianna, not Rihanna, if you saw the Super Bowl last night. Any updates on male black knights? No male black knights right now, and I need to keep back 2 for myself before I produce any. But we have 2 really nice, really dark black knight females, 2 medium to low dark black knight females that are like almost ready to breed, that are pure. And then we have more black knight females that are going to be added to the MorphMarket soon. If you want, check us out on MorphMarket, Geeky Gecko Creations. We have a lot of geckos on there right now, like 40 geckos. And I was doing 10% off for Super Bowl weekend, but for you guys, I want to extend that one more day. So if there's a gecko that you want to purchase today, or start a payment plan on today, then I could get you an extra 10% off of those MorphMarket prices. So you could just go to our Facebook, Instagram, go to morphmarket.com and search for us, Geeky Gecko Creations, and you could see a plethora of geckos that we have available there. We try to hand pick and select the coolest geckos to bring to you guys. Stuff that has unique color, good color, bright color, all that kind of stuff. Elevate Fitness. Brianna's in, Runaway's in. Zero, you're in. RWS Jr. We'll probably be catching up here soon. Yvette's in. Elisa, how you doing, Elisa? Hockey fan from Canada. That's awesome. Okay, we're catching up because I think you guys are all commenting on the cat now. I'm getting better at this. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, maybe you saw the notification, Norman? I wasn't sure if you wanted to be in, Norman. I was just going to enter you by default, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to be in or not. So, oh my gosh, it just jumped to the top kind of thing. That's so crazy. Okay, we're almost caught up because we got, yeah, I got Jennifer. Jennifer's in. Hold on here. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so Zero is in. What's going on, Facebook user? I'm sorry, I can't. If you're watching from Facebook, please transition to YouTube and then I can see your name if you want. Or you could stay on Facebook. That's perfectly fine. It just doesn't show me. Yeah, and another thing too is I didn't buy the Walmart brand water. I was like, no, I want to take a step up. I don't know. I tricked myself into thinking that Dasani was going to be better, but I was buying Arrowhead. Rick's son. All right, we're almost caught up, guys. Once I get caught up here, that's it. More geckos, please. Hey, we love your videos. That's so awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Oh, new news on the video. I'm gonna make a video on this, but we had our first YouTube short go viral. It was the Black Knight Gecko's tail, which that Black Knight's for sale actually. The Black Knight that got viewed on Instagram 50 million times. and got us 60,000 followers. That same Black Knight got viewed 1 million times on YouTube and has gotten us like 2,000 or 3,000 followers in the last like 2 days. It's been absolutely insane. So our follower count on YouTube is just jumping up because of this reel. So I'm going to do a video on that, how if you make reels, that's the #1 way in 2023 to grow your YouTube channel. Now reels, not reels, I'm sorry, shorts. Shorts are not that great for educational purposes, but they are great for entertainment purposes. You know, when you're sitting on the toilet flipping through your phone, what is YouTube showing you? It's showing you all shorts. And if somebody likes a short, they're going to follow you. And that's the #1 way to grow right now in 2023. When I first started making YouTube videos, there was no shorts. So that was not the way to grow. But you do need to also make regular content. If you don't make regular content, you're not going to make a lot of money off of shorts, and you're also not going to generate a lot of like sincere interest, because people on the shorts are just kind of like using that for entertainment. But people that watch videos for education, those are the people that are going to want to buy from you and stuff like that. So you do need to do both. But YouTube Shorts is a nice infusion of subscribers to your channel, and YouTube is promoting that more right now than anything, because they need to compete with Reels and TikTok. So James, gotcha. Jennifer, gotcha. Elisa Whitman. Also, our Facebook page, Non-Judgmental Leopard Gecko Keepers and Breeders, that's almost grand of followers after only a few weeks of being up as a page. Maybe a month or two we've been up as a page. So there's a lot of engagement, a lot of activity on that page. If you want a place where I admin and monitor the page and others help me report incidents, where you can just like be a little bit more at ease to ask your questions, judgment-free zone, just see pictures and have a good time with people, that's a really good page. Non-Judgmental Leopard Gecko Keepers and Breeders. Some of you guys from here are probably coming from there. David Rogers, gotcha. I saw you posted the Manferno. Will you be posting more, perhaps in the quality of the 500 range? Possibly. The $300 Manferno that I have on there right now is actually really nice. You know, different people might price it higher or whatever, but I try to price geckos at a price point where, like, I feel comfortable selling it at that quality and at that price. As I go through the hundreds of geckos that we have on our rack right now, I'm pretty sure there might be some really nice ones that I would be. I got one in mind right now that's absolutely $500 quality, but she's almost breeder ready, and so I didn't want to sell her. I didn't want to put her up for sale. And so if you see something that's like $300 but looks really nice, like the Manferno that we have right now on MorphMarket, that's $300, but it looks pretty nice. The reason that it's at 300 is because it's a little bit smaller and younger. As it ages, the price will go up, you know? Or of course, if I do release geckos that are really, really colorful and smaller, they could be in that 500 range. But I got to be honest, most of those I'm keeping right now to throw them back into the breeder rotation, so that next year I can have a bunch of really, really high quality females. We already have a lot of high quality females, but I need more. I need more and more and more. So it's tough. The stuff that's like 500 and over, tangerine wise, I'm mainly keeping that stuff. But anything in the 300 to 400 range right now, I would say is still pretty nice. So hope that answers your question. But we are releasing some really high quality Black Knight stuff. You know what I mean? So Facebook user, hey Frank, glad I made it to watch the live. That's awesome. David is in, Jennifer's in. I think it did the thing again where it jumped. Yep, It did that weird thing where it jumped. Gosh, it like jumps all the comments to the top of the page. Yeah, I got David, Elisa, Jennifer, David, Dennis. Good to have you in here. I'd love to join the giveaway, but Philippines is quite far away. That's true. I need to look into other countries shipping. Somebody asked from Canada if I could ship. I'll look into those prices. I also might try to buy a bunch of pins and stuff from True Collectible and resell them. But at that point, you might as well get directly from him, because he'll be selling them at full price. If you like the pins, the guy's name is True Collectible on Instagram, and you can reach out to him and see what the shipping costs would be. Frank, I remember when I used to watch you when I was smaller. Do great to see you hit 11K. I know we're coming up on it so quickly. I was really, really thankful. Hey, hun. My wife is here now. Oh, yeah. So Norman said I'm getting better at the reminder thing. Thing. What's up? Yeah, Wizard is in the giveaway. Gosh, it did it again where it jumps up. That's absolutely insane. Okay. I'm going to stop talking and just enter the last few people for the giveaway. John Piano. Let's get you in there. Fun fact, Frank, which is me, grew up playing the piano. And I still play piano a little bit. And my wife does too. Dude, I love those headphones. Yeah, these are awesome. They work really good for Apex, which is my game of choice right now for gaming. How did you get started with breeding? So I'll tell you all about that after we do the giveaway. Just remind me. I'm going to do the giveaway right now so we can get it out the way. Dino creators. Dino creators. Or you guys let me know. You want me to do the giveaway right now, or you want to wait? I'm pretty sure all of you are going to say you want to do it now, because the longer we wait, the more people are going to get in. Tyler Shaywitz. How you doing, Cam? Bro, I play Apex. I haven't played video games in forever, but when I do, I play Apex. Yeah, man. My name on Apex is Geckos. I don't know if that's my actual. Let me see. See, I got it up right now in the background. Right here. Check it out. I always leave it up on my computer because when I'm taking breaks from cleaning geckos, I come and I get a game in real quick. So here's my character. Let me see. So there's my name, Geckos, but I don't know if that is. I don't know if that's my gamer tag. Like if that's how you find me. Anyway, Geckos, Geekcos. Find me, be my friend. Oh, snap, it's spinning. This is not it, though. This is not it. This is not the giveaway. Don't worry, I'll keep the person's name in, whoever wins. But this is a practice, okay? This is a practice. So if you want to enter the giveaway, you just need to tell me. Reptile Rob, I'll put you in right now. And let me know if you want me to do a practice spin too. Do you guys want me to do a practice spin? Sometimes those are so like nail biting because you might win the practice spin, but then you might lose the actual event, you know? So I don't really sell baby geckos, but if you want a young gecko that's like, you know, 10 to 15 grams, which is a month to a month and a half old, contact me, 480-299-7657, or reach out on Messenger or Instagram. I will sell a gecko that's younger. There's a couple of reasons why I don't normally post geckos that are younger. Reason number one, if I take pictures of a gecko that's younger and put it up for sale and it doesn't sell, by the time, or let's say let's say somebody asked me about it 4 months later, it's a completely different gecko. It looks completely different. It acts completely different. It's a completely different size. It could be going into ovulation or breeder ready. And so that's one of the reasons I don't sell younger geckos. Another reason is because I'm a breeder, I deal with a lot of other breeders as well as pet keepers, and a lot of breeders want their geckos older, and they're willing to pay a little bit more of a premium price for older geckos rather than younger geckos because they're almost ready to breed. But realistically, if you want a young gecko, I got you. I can get you a young gecko. We got hundreds of them growing up right now. I'm not opposed to that, but those are the reasons why I don't put time into marketing young geckos. Their pattern changes, and a lot of the people that I deal with want older geckos. But I actually get requested for younger geckos. So what made you love geckos? I will explain that, and the way that I got into leopard geckos after this giveaway. So Rob's in the giveaway. It's Geckos. Yeah, G-E-E. Oh, no, G-E-E-K, like geek, and then C-O-S. And the reason for that is I tried every form of getting the name Gecko, but every form of the name Gecko was taken. So, you know, I'm a little bit of a nerd and fantasy, science fiction, reptile geek, right? So I combined the term geek with geckos, and I got Geckos. So it's Geekcos, and nobody had that name. So yeah, that's perfect. You got it. Dr. Abdiaziz, good to have you in here, Doc. How old would you say a 7 to 10 gram gecko could honestly be a week old, or it could be 4 weeks old, depending on how big it hatched out. And that's usually the size that like Petco and PetSmart gets their geckos, and some reptile specific shops. Oh, here's another reason why buying younger geckos or selling younger geckos also isn't that good. Younger geckos are not fully established yet. Anything can go wrong with them. Sometimes a gecko looks good out of the egg, but then doesn't thrive, doesn't survive, or gets unhealthy and dies within a couple of grams. So if I sell a gecko really, really young, there's a higher likelihood that that will happen. And then another reason is when you ship younger geckos, it affects them a little bit harder than shipping older geckos, and they might not eat for the customer right away. And because they're so small, they're a little bit easier to kill. They're a little bit more sensitive to death. And so if you're a breeder selling a bunch of younger geckos, you also might have to refund a bunch of people if issues happen with those younger geckos through shipping or just through general stress of a young gecko being transported to a new location and not really getting acclimated. You know what I mean? ET Nitro, got you, bro. ET Nitro, you're in the giveaway. Gecko 1127. Okay, I'll look for you. Gecko 1127 ACJ. I'll look for you. I tried getting leopard crested geckos in my gamer tag, no luck. So there must be a bunch of us nerds playing Apex that are into geckos. Okay, that's it. It's wrapped. Oh, wait. Let me give one more chance because I'm caught up with questions. Anyone who did not get in the giveaway that wants to be in this giveaway right here, then let me know in the comments if you did not get in. Maria looks like she wants to get in. So again, the giveaway is going to be for this pin, which is a $15 pin from True Reptiles. It's very, very good quality. There's tangerine. There's Blizzard you could get. There's a whole bunch of things that you can get. Yeah, I could put Haley in. I'll put Haley in. I think that's okay. I don't know. Yep, Jared, you are in. Jared, you are in. And I'm going to get Maria in, and then that's it. It's locked. Maria Fuentes. All right, guys. Everybody is in. There is 59 people in the giveaway. I've had some baby geckos for about 3 months, and they weigh about 9 grams. Yeah, a 3-month-old gecko should be, in some cases, 30 grams. But a 3-month-old gecko should definitely be 20 to 30 grams. If the gecko is 9 grams at 3 months old, it might have a stunted issue, a runty issue. Is it having trouble eating? It might have eating issues, or it might have genetic issues. Do you see what I mean? So let's say this is a perfect example. So Zero Reptiles has a gecko that is 9 grams at 3 months old. What if, let's just say me, what if I sold this gecko at 9 grams to somebody and it didn't grow in 3 months? You know what I mean? That would be a terrible customer experience. And so that's one of the reasons why I usually sell geckos at 25 to 30 grams, because by the 25 to 30 gram range, you're pretty much set. The geckos can handle shipping. They can handle a lot of, you know, the package being tossed around through shipping if that happens. They can handle being moved to a new environment. They could handle a couple of months of not eating if they get stressed and don't eat when they get to their new home. They could handle negligent owners that are unaware of how to care for a leopard gecko because it's their first leopard gecko. Once a gecko is 25 to 30 grams, it's very, very sturdy. But at 9 grams, if I ship you a 9 gram gecko, that thing could die within a week if you're not caring for it properly. If you're not giving it water, if you're not giving it the proper calcium, it'll develop MBD. So that's why it's a little bit more risky and not worth it selling geckos younger. But if you want a younger gecko and you know how to care for geckos, just let me know that and I will sell you a younger gecko. I might not be able to take a million pictures because all my pictures are through older geckos. But if you want like a young tangerine or a young white and yellow, just be like, hey, Frank, do you got any young white and yellows? Do you got any young tangerines? And then I'll take a couple pictures of some animals. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. I won't have the time to go through like all 1,000 of our babies that way, but I might be able to get you a couple babies here and there. I'd be like, here's 2 or 3 options in that size range. Do you like them? Kind of thing. You know what I mean? Okay, we are going to spin. You beautiful human. Right back at you. Are there any good deep heat projectors available in the US? I'm not sure what you mean by deep heat projector. Is that the dome light, the ceramic dome light, or is that like the heat pad that's really, really thick? We'll get back to that. Let me know. I've probably never used it before, but I'm familiar with a lot of reptile stuff. So I have a captive bred older juvenile tangerine. All of a sudden turns psycho on me, behaving very stressed and aggressive. Yeah, that could be pheromones. If it's breeding season and there's a lot of geckos in the room, the gecko might be going crazy. If there's not a lot of geckos in the room, it might just be going through a moody stage of its life. Just try to be patient with it. Handle it gently. Open-handed handling, never grabbing it, never squeezing it, just open-handed, letting it walk from hand to hand, and that should help you a ton. How old would you guess a female gecko that's 44 to 45 grams? I would guess 4 to 5 months old. It gave me a nasty bite. Yeah, leopard geckos can definitely do nasty bites. All right, guys, we got everybody in. It's 59 entries. I need some water, so I'm going to bring you with me here. Okay, so last chance. Are we doing the practice spin or not? Do you want to do a practice spin? For those of you guys who missed it, here's my new rack for these style tubs that we no longer need to use lids for over here because they just slide in and out. Boom, boom. Oh, see, this is the $300. I think this is the $300 one. Not sure. It could be a different one. But this one's really nice. Tremper albino. Mandarin Inferno tangerine, really nice girl. Her code on the website is B14.4. B14.4. So if you want to check more of her out, there's a bunch of pictures. Not our website, Geeky Gecko Creations, but our MorphMarket. That's another thing. It's been really difficult to update MorphMarket and our website. So that's why I've just been doing MorphMarket, because MorphMarket has an extra avenue of marketing. If I update my website, people have to go to my website. But if I update MorphMarket, MorphMarket does some advertising for you, and people don't necessarily need to go to your website to find a gecko, you know? So no practice spin, no practice spin. Okay, 2 votes for no practice spin. How do I get in on the spin? Brandon, I'll enter you in, buddy. Don't worry, I got you. Brandon Greenberg. Again, the giveaway is going to be for this pin, and it's happening right now. Poor Brooke. Brooke wanted to be here for this, but you know, I've been pushing this off for way too long now. So no spin. Okay, nobody wants a practice spin. IRA and IBD heat projectors, they normally are paired with dimmers, and apparently they are very efficient for providing, as long as the heat source is not in the tank, like a hot rock or the heat or a heat pad inside the tank with the Gecko, I think you're okay. The inside the tank heat sources, sometimes they wind up burning the Gecko. So I have a tangerine tremper and it's beautiful. I want another. Jennifer, we got a bunch on our website. So just saying, on MorphMarket. Also, for you guys who missed it, I'm still giving 10% off for Super Bowl weekend discount. This is the last day to receive 10% off anything on our MorphMarket. If you like it or you want to start a payment plan, that is the way to go about it. So, okay, guys, I think nobody, not one person voted for a practice spin. Oh my God, I'm joking. Okay, I'm going to drink all of this water, and then we're going to spin for the win with no practice spin. Huh? Do you want to spin the wheel, or are you tired? Oh, Whitney's hungry. When she's hungry, nothing else is getting accomplished. So, all right. Okay, real quick. Do you want me to show you the wheel spinning, which might be a little glary on the camera? Or do you want me to keep it hidden and then I will reveal who the person is? So we don't have any dark blizzards right now, but we got some dark Black Knights that are low expression. We have some Black Knight Afghanicuses that are really cool. Nobody else got those in the world that I know about. So those are up on MorphMarket right now for 1,500. Since I don't think anybody else has them, I haven't heard of anyone else that has them. Grady, you did not miss it. We're doing the giveaway right now. I don't know if you're in the giveaway, Grady. Henry's in the giveaway. ACJ's in the giveaway. Okay, so you guys want me to show. You guys want me to show. Grady, let me know now. Did you get in the giveaway, Grady? Grady, I don't think you're in the giveaway. If you want to be in the giveaway, let me know. It's the last 2 seconds. All right, I got you, Grady. I know you're a regular around here, so. By the way, real quick, Henry, I tried to find you on Instagram, Henry. What is your Instagram? Because last week you were asking about a gecko with crinkled eyes that I was selling for like $50 as a pet gecko. I found another one. So the first one that you inquired about, I no longer had her, but I have another one now. It's actually up on our MorphMarket, and it's just $50 plus $55 for shipping. But it's a really sweet gecko. I think it's at like 35 to 40 grams. So it's a pretty big gecko. It's thriving. It's really good, but it just needs a home. So it has like a couple crinkled eyelids, but you can still see its full eyes, and it has a half regeneration tail. Other than that, it's a perfectly fine gecko. It's a super hypo tangerine carrot tail gecko. All right, so we're just going to show it. Most people are saying show. Let me see if I could flip this camera around and if we can do it in a way where it's going to show it. All right, guys, we got 61 entries. 61 entries going strong. Oh, see? See? It's going to be really difficult. I don't think I can zoom in here. Yeah, no, I can't zoom in. Oh, what I could do is I could take this camera and just hold it for a second. Ooh. Ah, look, even the pin is on the giveaway there. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the position, right? So we got 61 entries. If you entered in on our video giveaway, or if you entered in right now live, then you are in here. So there's 61 people. I know a bunch of people are in this. We will do more giveaways in the future, so don't worry if you got on this. Now, here's the thing. We're going to spin 3 times. If the first person doesn't contact me, then the second 2 people have a chance to contact me. By the way, on YouTube, it does not give me a way to contact you. So I need you to contact me through Instagram or through Messenger. So if somebody could put in the chat right now, my phone number, 480-299-7657, because I can't put it in there. So somebody please type it, 480-299-7657. That's going to be the way to contact me, because I can't contact you. All of these names, I can't contact you through YouTube. I got to find you through Instagram, and sometimes your Instagram name is different than your YouTube name. So just contact me, and we will make it happen. But I will try a couple of days to contact whoever wins. If I can't contact them, then I'll move on. But I don't see my number, but if you could get that in there, somebody, that would be awesome. If I win, I'm buying a lotto ticket. Someone recently won 2 million in my little town. Super jelly. All right, guys, 44 people here. We're going to spin it now. The spin to win for the Leopard Gecko pin giveaway mystery pack. We don't even know what Gecko pin you're going to win is going to begin now. Are you guys ready? Give me the countdown. Give me the countdown. 10, 9, and then I'll click it when you guys hit go. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, maybe the comments are just coming in a little late for me. I appreciate it. But you guys give me the countdown, the rocket countdown, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And we're going to do it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen right now. 3. I see a 3. I don't see a 2, or I don't see a 1. Once I see a 1 and then a go, once I see the go, we're going to hit it. Once I see a go. All right, Bam Bam says go. Here we go. It's really happy music too. All right, the winner of the pin. It's slowing down. Who's it gonna be? Oh, I see D's Gex, Nicholas, David, Sabrina, David. It might be David. Oh, Derelict. Hanny. I have no idea who this is, but Uncanny Hanny, which I entered today off of YouTube. I don't know who that is, but Uncanny Hanny, I will try a couple of days to reach out to you. If I can't find you, then let's remove Uncanny Hanny. So that one's removed from the data pool now. So now we're spinning for the second person if I can't contact Uncanny Hanny. Okay? Do any of you guys know Uncanny Hanny? This is a mystery. Last time the winner was a mystery too, but they wound up contacting me. I didn't know them, but they found out that they won. So, all right, guys, we're gonna do a backup 2 spins. Ready? Go. All right, who's gonna be the runner-up? Is it gonna be somebody we know? Is it gonna be somebody I know? Oh, Denise Ray, Bam Bam, Emperor, Cassandra. Might be Cassandra or Jennifer. It might be. I think it's gonna be Jennifer. I think it's Jennifer. It's Jennifer. All right, Jennifer. Look at that. One of our very own in the chat. So I have no idea who Uncanny Hanny is. So if I can't get in contact with them, then I know who you are, Jennifer. But please contact me, because like I have no way to reach out to you on social media. So again, my phone number is 480-299-7657. 7657. If you're the winner or one of the runners up, then please let me know if you were first runner up, second runner up, or third runner up. All right, Jen, we're going to remove you and spin one more time. Taking the elevator, going up. I got a lot of ground to cover, and I'm in love. All right, let's see who's slowing down on. Denise again. Bam Bam, it passes again. Runaway Reptile. I think it's going to be Kyle, Dell, or Timothy. Oh, it's going to be Kyle. It's going to be Kyle for sure. All right, one of our very own in the chat as well. So 2 runners up that were in our chat here. Let's go ahead to the results. So these 2 were look at that. David won the pre-spin. So here's our winners right here. If anybody knows who Uncanny Hanny is, Jennifer Howell, Kyle Dell. I know I'm connected with Kyle, I believe, but Jennifer I don't think I'm connected with on IG or by text, and Uncanny Hanny I'm definitely not connected to, but those are our winner, second runner-up, third runner-up. So please contact me 480-299-7657 if you are in that group. And congratulations for our second live stream giveaway winner. I'm going to flip the camera back around. Go back to the gecko room here. Hi, baby. It's my cat again. Hi, sweetheart. What, you following mommy? She always follows Whitney around. Her mom. She sleeps with Whitney. She favors Whitney. But she hangs with me throughout the day as well. She likes me too. Okay. Back where the lighting is great and we can focus on some Leopard Gecko questions, content, concerns, and all of that. I got the windows open. It feels nice and fresh in here. So we're going to be little by little converting all of those tubs back there to this new style rack system right here. And I'm pretty sure that our team member helpers around here are going to really, really like the new style rack because it's so much easier to have to just pull a tub out instead of worry about a lid, because lids can pop off. And so we have this whole system over here where they have to like double, triple check the lids to make sure the lids are tight. And it's just a huge inconvenience. Yeah, you guys can send me photos whenever you got photos. Yeah, Jen, congrats, Jen. I know, don't worry, we'll do more giveaways. I also want to do another giveaway for a gecko soon. So we'll see. I don't want to do all the giveaways this month. We just did the giveaway for the pin. And we have the giveaway with REPTILES coming up. And so, yeah, I don't want to do too many giveaways all in one month, but Uncanny Hanny, step aside, my friend. Look, a winner is a winner. I'm happy to send the pin off to Uncanny Hanny. I'm just saying, I don't know who the person is. Now, they did take the time to comment on the YouTube video, so that does count for something as far as like the commitment level of the person, you know? So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in contact with them or figure out who they are. But if I don't, then Jen and Kyle Dell, you guys are the runners up. Well, I guess Kyle's kind of left out of the loop because we're talking to Jen right now, the second runner up. So, but that's cool that we got to see the winner of somebody like that was caught in the chat. You know what I mean? So it's under my business name on Instagram, but I will contact you. Yeah, please contact me. Jennifer Hall, is it on? Do you have any hypotangerine adults? And if you do, can we see one? If not, it's fine. Hypotangerine adults? Well, I got our stud male that's breeding. And then somewhere in this operation back here, we have some. I I have some groups set up. Let me think. Which group can I go and pull one from? I can go pull one real quick. Let me see what I can go find. And then I'm gonna answer some questions about how I got into reptiles. Bam Bam, we used birch, 1/2 inch birch. And I might do a video on it. I have the schematics and I have the layout of all the size of the shelves and all of that. I might do a video on it too, but if you need any of that, let me know. Actually, this was just one of our backup breeders. So he was super easy to grab. I actually might sell him one day, but I'm keeping him around right now just for some extra diversity of genetics. So this is a pure Inferno line, Tremper albino tangerine male. He did some breeding for us a couple of years ago before we got our stud breeder Mandarin Boy. Now our Mandarin Boy sired like every single clutch for the last like 2 years, but some of his sons are now starting to come around. You guys probably saw the video about the hemipenes. Those two geckos were really, really nice quality in person. That's why I wanted to breed them. I don't know if the video kind of showed all of their nice orangeness, but those two sons of his are now in breeding, as well as like a couple other of his sons. You know, I can actually get some of the other sons that are breeding. So here's just the Inferno Tangerine, Tremper Albino. Let me go get the other sons. Actually, I'm not going to bug the two hemipene ones. I want to answer some questions real quick. So let me do that. So if the people here that were wondering about why I got into reptiles and leopard geckos specifically still want to know the answer to that question, then just leave a comment. I don't want to answer the question if they're not here anymore and nobody cares, you know, because it could be a 5-minute explanation or something. So, oh, okay, there we go. There's Jared. Hold on. I'll be stalking for the giveaway for one of your Leos. Yeah, we did a pretty nice giveaway last year of like a Inferno bold emerine cross, and it was a really, really nice gecko. A lot of people ask how you know a male leopard gecko from a female leopard gecko. Males will have two bigger bulges right there, and then the main thing is the V. You'll see that there's about 10 to 15 like circle-shaped pores in the shape of a V, like a flock of birds migrating south. That's the number one way to know. So Jared asks, I'm curious about how you got started and what you started with. So when I was probably, okay, it all started back when I was like a young kid. I loved dinosaurs. And so that naturally progressed. I mean, I love dinosaurs so much that when I was younger, I wanted to be a paleontologist, you know, someone who digs up I mean, they don't just dig up dinosaur bones, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a paleontologist that dug up dinosaur bones in the middle of the desert. Plus, at that time, I loved like cargo shorts and all that stuff, so it just seemed like it would fit really well. So anyway, I wanted to be a paleontologist. Then I started really developing a love for the dinosaurs that exist today, right? Which are reptiles, birds, but specifically reptiles. I developed a really big liking for. And so I changed from wanting to be a paleontologist to wanting to be a herpetologist, somebody who specializes in reptiles. So ever since I was young, I was really, really into reptiles. I got my first leopard gecko at the age of 8 years old, and or I was about 8. And I remember I went to the store with my cousin, who was also getting a gecko or some kind of reptile. He wanted a fat tail gecko, and I wanted a leopard gecko. This was back in 19. Oh gosh, some of you guys weren't alive in the 1900s, but this was back in like 1996 or 7 or 8. So somewhere between 96 and 98. You know, African fat tails, there was only a normal African fat tail, and same thing with the leopard geckos back then. I don't remember seeing any morphs, but anyway, it was just a normal leopard gecko that I got. You know, yellow with black spotting and banding. I had that at 8 years old, and I had that gecko all the way until we moved from Arizona when I was like 18 years old. I can't remember at what point I got rid of it, but I had that gecko for 8 to 10 years. During that span of middle school and high school, after a leopard gecko, I believe I got a bearded dragon. After a bearded dragon, I got an albino Burmese python. Or even, wait, before the albino Burmese python, I got a 4-foot Argus monitor. That's a whole nother story I don't got time to tell, but it's a really funny story. If you ever get to ask me to tell the story about the 4-foot monitor I got, I was only like 12 years old or 13 years old, and my dad helped me build this secret cage in the basement for this Argus monitor, because it was at the pet store and it was in this small cage. Somehow I convinced my dad to let me get this 4-foot raptor, right? That's basically what an Argus monitor is. It's a dinosaur for real. Like, it's a velociraptor. Somehow I convinced him to not only allow me to get this animal, but to build a secret cage for it in our basement where my mom would not see it. And that's the long story. She eventually found it. So that's the funny story. I'll have to tell you a different time. But we built an 8-foot by like 4-foot by like 4-foot cage for this animal. And I got it. And eventually I didn't want it anymore. So I traded it for a Burmese python. Oh, I did have another Burmese prior, and then I got a second Burmese, I believe. No, maybe I only had one albino Burmese. But anyway, after the Argus monitor was the albino Burmese. After the albino Burmese, I was in high school. I can't remember if I got anything else in between. I had a Venus flytrap. I was really intrigued by animals that eat other animals. So I had a Venus flytrap, and I was trying to get it to eat flies, but it didn't eat the flies. So that's a side note. But I got a Nile monitor when I was in high school. So even when I was in high school, and my life was not the most organized in high school, I got to be honest. You know what I mean? I was doing the high school thing. I lost focus. I was hanging out with friends too much, doing the wrong stuff. And even in the midst of all of that, my friends still remember how much I like reptiles, because I was still into reptiles. Like, they'd come over my house and there'd be reptiles in my room. And that's very odd for a teenager. So I had a Nile monitor when I was like 16 years old in high school. You know, just being irresponsible with my life, I still had a Nile monitor and took care of that thing and fed it and all that. Eventually, I don't remember what happened. I got rid of the Nile, and we moved to Arizona. Once I was in Arizona, I was trying to like catch little lizards and stuff around Arizona, but for the most part, I did not really keep any reptiles again until probably I was 28 years old. So we moved to Arizona when I was like 17 years old. And then I did not have any reptiles in my life again until I was 28 years old. But I was still subscribed to Reptiles Magazine. For any of you guys who know what Reptiles Magazine, I was still subscribed to Reptiles Magazine, and I would ooh and ah over the reptiles in Reptiles Magazine. And eventually, when I was at a point in my life where I could and I had my own money to get back into reptiles, I was still living with my parents, but I had my own room in their house, and they let me start collecting leopard geckos again. And leopard geckos was the #1 thing that caught my interest because of mutations, because they're like little dinosaurs hunting the insects. I love them. All of the colors, the breeding, and that's when I dove really, really deep into it at about the age of 28 to 29. And so that was like 5 to 6 years ago now. And it just slowly grew. I eventually got to a point where I knew that I wanted to make it a business, but I never thought I would be doing it full time until I retired. That was my plan, to just work a regular job and have geckos on the side and build the collection to a point where I could make a little money with it in my retirement. When I was retired, you know, I would get a 401k, I would get a pension, possibly, I would get all of the things that retired people, you know, all of those perks of working for corporate America, and then I'd have the geckos on top of it. But I lost my job during COVID, and I also found an investor family member at that time, and my collection was a pretty sizable collection. I was already at like 300 leopard geckos at that time. And so I told my wife, I was like, hey, while I'm not working, we got a little bit of money saved up. Can I try to do this full time? If it doesn't work, then I'll go back to working. And she said yes. And then it was at that same time that we were very fortunate to run into an old family member of ours that I actually hadn't met yet in Arizona, but that person actually wound up becoming an investor in the company. And I turned to my wife after, you know, all the investments were made and things were going good. I was like, hey, I think with the investments that, you know, my family member made, I think I'm okay to go full time. I think I could just sell stuff little by little. I won't take a salary. I won't take a profit or anything. I'll just pay the expenses of the company. I'll pay the bills of our home that we operate out of. And little by little, all of that happened and is happening and is still happening. I'm still not paying myself anything, but I'm able to pay for the expansion of this operation. You know, expansion takes a lot of money and time and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm able to pay for the expansion of the operation. I'm able to pay for like little bits of new projects here or there, but for the most part, I'm paying the expenses of the business, the food bill, any, you know, whatever bills associated with operating this organization at this point, which our monthly bills on a regular monthly basis is probably somewhere between $1,000 to $2,000. It varies based on what time of year, based on everything. It varies based on, you know, a lot of different factors. But I would say in general, the minimum monthly requirement that I'm looking at is like $1,000 a month. But on average, it's somewhere around like $1,500 a month. And for some months, it's close to $2,000 a month, depending on what I need to buy that month for the animals. So let's just say $1,500 on average is what I need to come up with every single month to keep the operation running without paying myself. Oh, and now we're paying 2 other people to help. So our team members over here, Jonathan and Brooke, I'm actually paying them now. And so that's an additional expense on top of that, on top of everything else. But things are pretty good. You know, we're starting to book shows now. We got the Arizona show coming up in April. We got the 2 California shows coming up in the summer. We got another Arizona show in the fall, a 3rd Arizona show in the fall, and I think that's all the shows we're going to do this year. So that's 5 shows, and then selling online in the meantime. And paying Brooke and Jonathan. Oh, hun. Oh, shoot. The grill ran out of gas, but they're not burnt. Are they cooked though? I don't know. You don't know if they're cooked? Can you look at them? Are they? Dang it. I wanted to offer that to you as a gift for when you got home from work. But all I did was run our grill out of gas. See, this is the problem with having a million different things going on. So, okay, so I work from home, obviously. And my wife is always hungry, like she just said, when she comes home. And every time I cook a hamburger at night, she's always like, cook me 5 sausages. That's how much she wants to. That's how my wife doesn't mess around. I can't just cook her 1 sausage. I got to cook her 5 giant sausages, you know, like from Walmart or Fry's, like the big, like wiener sausages that you get, like the 8-inch sausages. She wants 5 of those things. So I wanted to be a nice husband for her, and I was hungry earlier today, and I cooked myself 3 hamburgers, and I was like, you know what? Let me cook her 5 sausages so that when she gets home from work, she'll have the sausages. So she just brought them in right now, and I smelled them, and that's what reminded me of it. But this was like 5 hours ago. I guess I left the grill on, left the sausages on the grill, and the gas was running, and we ran out of gas for our grill, which is okay. You know, I can get new gas. But I was worried about the sausages being burnt, but she said they're not burnt, which is, I had them cooking on low heat, so that's probably the only reason they're not burnt. But that's why right now I was like, oh shoot, because I left those sausages on the grill for like 5 hours. Oh man. But that's, you know, I'm always writing stuff down, sending myself messages, because there is just so much to balance. You know, we have over 1,500 animals in this house, and then there's social media, which is a whole nother beast to manage. Their customers, sales, interactions, website updates, problems with the website, videos, shorts, lives, all of that stuff is a huge responsibility. So with Jonathan and Brooke starting to help out on the manual labor side of things and keep me up to date with cleaning, it's starting to free up a lot of my time to be able to spend more time on social media, more time preparing or talking to customers, getting our website updated. And so I should have more sales coming through, because now I'm able to market more and update more and stay on top of things. You know what I mean? So, okay, I've been going a little over an hour now. I got to get to dinner and like some other cleaning and stuff. I'm so sorry for all the questions I did not get to. Please join us next Monday on our Monday night lives with me. And then this Friday, I might have a surprise guest on for this Friday. If I'm able to secure a guest for this Friday, I will definitely let you guys know. But I got a couple thoughts in mind that you guys might truly enjoy on the reptile and or leopard gecko side of things. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. I will see you in the next video. Again, if I missed any of your questions, please bring it to me by text message, 480-299-7657. The cat is in the room again. There she is. She always comes in the room and explores the geckos. She tries to go into the window. She loves sitting in the window. Hi, honey. What are you doing, honey? Yeah? She was actually in one of my reels recently. I started doing voiceovers on my reels, and she was meowing in the background. But I love you guys. I'm sorry that I have to go, but I do need to eat and get some more cleaning and stuff done for the night. So thank you guys for being here. Really excited to do the giveaway with you guys and also do some more giveaways in the future. So I will see you guys soon. And until then, have a geeky gecko great day. Peace.
Selling in the billions each year, Rainbow Mealworms is your one-stop shop for all your insect needs. Their quality feeders and A-plus customer service keep me coming back to support the health and growth of all of our animals. Visit them today at rainbowmealworms.net to place your order.